Okay, excellent. Good. So let's get started. So I just propose, I request that you put away any distractions and have a paper and pen because we'll be taking lots of notes and of course your questions at the very end. So if you are ready, I am too. Let's see. Great. Okay. Good. So, like I said, my name is Caroline, and I'm excited to be here to be able to take you through this exciting journey of AI, especially for marketing. Like we've had AI is being used in different ways for cover letters and many other things, but today we'll focus on AI for marketing. So I'm excited that you're here, and I appreciate your time again. So let's get into what you're going to learn today. Today you will learn all about, sorry, just make sure we are on the same page. So many things moving at this time. Okay, yes, so AI. So what we're going to do today, we're going to be discussing, please let me know if you see this page. I am not, today is this not the best, but let's see. If you can see that, okay, yeah. So what's in store for you today is that we will be discussing, sorry, okay, last hitch. So here we go. So what we're going to be discussing today is why you need to go all in into online marketing, specifically those maybe who are, maybe thinking about it or have not really gotten 100% into online marketing. We also want you to get into to learn about the big unspoken secret for success online. We'll understand what artificial intelligence is. We'll also talk about the 4 key activities that online marketers need to be doing at all times. And I'll share some practical AI tools to start doing as soon as possible. And then we'll discuss a chance to work with me. Good. But before maybe I get into all that detail, it will be good to know who Caroline Bugo is. So my name is Carol, like I said, and I'm a digital marketer by profession. And I studied at the USIU here, just here in Nairobi and Cleveland State University, where I got my MBA. And I had the privilege of working for Fortune 500 businesses like Sharon Williams, KeyCorp, Dish Network, all of them in the marketing departments. And I learned a whole lot of things going on there. And my passion for marketing has always been, since the very early days. I've always loved it, and also technology, and especially when when ChatGPT became officially launched, and that was in November last year. I literally inhaled everything there was to learn about it. And I've studied prompt engineering, and I've done a certification in AI automation for businesses. And lastly, when I'm not doing AI or marketing or technology, I am a mother of 3. So I welcome you to this session, and I appreciate your time again. Good. So, and now, do you see it? Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. So like I'm saying, yeah. So people are going online. These are the reasons why you should focus on going online. We have more people coming online. 1 out of 10 people that are online are potential shoppers, and 88% of all online shoppers are doing online research before buying a product. So ideally, this is where your focus should be, and you need to be online to be found. Okay, good. So what is AI or artificial intelligence? This is like a digital brain. This is in very, very simple terms, a digital brain that that is learning, it thinks, and it helps us to live more efficiently. Now, in case you didn't know, we were already using AI in our lives today. If you have Siri or Alexa for search, that is already AI. If you have ever used Google Maps for directions, that was AI in action, taking you from place to place. And for those who have Netflix, when you see your movie suggestions, that is also AI learning what you're doing and then giving you as a suggestions for, what are things you would like next. So all that is AI in action in your life. Good. So what is this big unspoken secret for succeeding online when you're marketing? Well, unlike, okay, now since since we were virtual and people don't see you, then it's harder for people to know, like, and trust you. And I'm saying know, like, and trust because I'd like you maybe just to think about yourself when you're shopping. You're more likely to buy from people that you know, that you like, and that you trust. So for us who are online, we need to actively develop that know, like, and trust factor. We really do. So in all our marketing efforts, it is advisable to make sure that people know, as who you are as much as possible, as authentically as possible. When we talk about liking, we're talking about emotionally connecting with you. That's important. And then trusting. So you need to build credibility and reliability. So that is now, like what we will be focusing on. Even as we're going to the discussions, we'll just be focusing on how do we create this, even using AI. So that at the end of it, we're still getting the sales that we all want from these potential shoppers. Okay, so we will start with 1 second. Oh, okay, good. So what are the 4 key aspects that businesses must do when you're marketing online? You must use SEO, we must use social media, we must use video, and we must use email marketing. Now, I must emphasize that successful marketing isn't just about using only one thing. So you can't only be on social media and then you ignore email marketing and videos and all the others. It's advisable to actually use everything so that because if you remember, like people, it is a statistic that says, that people need 7 touches before they actually get to start considering to buy you. So they need to see you on Google, they need to see you on social media, and the more that they see you, then the better. Then they're more likely to accept your marketing messages and buy from you. Okay, so we'll start with SEO. And SEO in simplified form is the science of increasing your website ranking in search engines like Google. Now, if we talk about your storefront, why it is that you need to have a website? Most of all, because Google gets 99,000 searches per second every day. So that second that just passed, that's 99,000 people that were searching. And in a total day, that's 8.5 billion searches worldwide. Yeah. So that's a lot of people who are online, and your business needs to rank highly to be found on these Google searches. So that's why we're focusing a lot on websites. So how can we make our website more appealing? So if you remember, or if I can just emphasize that your website is ideally where potential customers will land when where they learn about you and your offerings. So your website is very, very key. And if you don't have a website, it's very important to have one because it also builds that the know, like, and trust factor we talked about. So let's see exactly why, like maybe how it is that you can develop this know, like, and trust factor. Number one, it must be visually appealing, and I'll show you an example of link cars. Now, I just want to know from you, well, what do you think when you see this website? Is it something that you can, any comments in the chat? Your first thought about this website? And any comment in the chat about this website? Is this does it look credible? Does it look like something you could buy from? Too busy. Yes, that's true. It's extremely busy. It is very messy. That's true. So many colors and images and things going on. Yeah, extremely cluttered. So I don't know if your website looks like this, but if you came upon a website like this, I don't think you'd even stay 1 second. Okay, it's just too much. So this is just to emphasize again that your website has to be very, very, very attractive and very easy to use. Okay, and interestingly, the simpler the better. Yes, it is very busy, Patricia. Thank you for your responses. So yes. So how then do we could create a website? So what we need to do, if in case you do not have a website, we can actually use AI to do that. Now, the best AI tools to create a website are mixo.io, hocus.com. You can write this down if you have a paper and a pen, framer.com, and 10web. And I'd like for us to check out mixo.io, which is one of the simpler ones. And maybe before we try it out, I can ask you a question. Ideally, how long would it take to create a website? Just put in the chat, how long do you think our website would take? Ideally, even when you're doing it on your own, like let's say it's a wix.com or WordPress, how long does it normally take you? If anybody has any thoughts, just any number, just random. Yeah, about how many? Maybe 1 week. Okay, that's true. Yeah, it does take a while for website creation, especially if you don't have any coding experience. About how long do you think it would take to create a website? Anybody else? Thank you, Irene. 1 month, that's true. Yeah, it does take a while. It does take a while. 2 weeks, that's true. Yep, because time, yes, that's true. By the time it goes live and all that. So I want to show you today that AI can actually reduce that time extensively, extremely reduce that time and get you up and running. And would I be wrong to say can get you up in 5 minutes? Yeah, if anyone wants to see that, we just put a one in the chat, then I'll show you how this is possible. Now, yes, thank you. So maybe, well, just to let you know that I'll be changing screens, so I just need your extreme patience if you don't mind again, so that I can show you that this website's live. Instead of showing you screenshots, I want us to be doing a lot of live activities, so I'll just request for your patience, and I'm requesting for your patience again now. 1 minute. We just show you the website, and then we'll create a website. In the meanwhile, maybe someone can tell me if they need a website. What is your business name? If you need a new website, we can use your website as the example. Anybody? Anyone needs a website? Just give me your business name, maybe food, or if you're in hair salon or something like that, let me be getting the website in the meanwhile. Okay. I'm not very sure about nature sense. Got it. Maybe we'll do the school because it's simpler. Thank you, Dottie. Let me share. Let me share the actual creation of this website. Yeah. So in any particular type of school, is it like a kindergarten, high school? Maybe you can just be a little bit more specific. Okay, primary. Okay. So it's for young guys. Okay. All right. Let me just share my screen and show you and show you. So we can go together now too. All right. Yeah. So let's check out Mixo. You can also maybe check it out if you're able on your end. That will be mixo.io. Right.
You need to share the screen again.
Yes. Yeah. I was just changing it. Thank you. Okay. So please confirm if you see mixo.io. It's a white screen. Okay, wonderful. Good. So, Dottie, since you've suggested, maybe you can give us, maybe you can be our timer. And it's 7:33 now. So let's assume we want to create a website for a primary school. So if you see here at the top, this is mixo.io. So it's able to create websites with AI in seconds. That's so it claims. We shall test it, and has some testimonials. As you see, it has a 4.7 star from Trustpilot. So it seems credible. So let's see if it can actually do what it says. So we shall click there, and then it will just describe a primary school. Okay, so let's see as it comes up. So we're starting the process at 7:34, let's see. Okay. All right, so here we go. So we shall describe, so create in what do they call it? Primary. Let's go for maybe pre-teenagers. Okay. So for yeah, okay. From toddler maybe to preteen age children. Okay, so I think that should be enough. Then let's see, it will say generating our site. So it's connecting. And let's see what happens. So it's going to also give us a name in case you didn't have one, Dottie, you will get a name. You'll also get a logo, and it's writing the code, everything it needs to be. And in a few seconds, let's see, would it really show us this? Do we have a site? It's taken us, good. So it's called your school builder. Okay, so School Builder is your name, if you can see. This is the idea is given us. Build your dream primary school with ease. So have a vision for primary school. Our platform will easy. I think it's assumed that we want to build primary schools. Anyway, so School Builder. So as you can see, it has a heading there. Then it has a little write-up and a way for people to connect with you. Where it says enter your email. It has even given us a testimonial. School Builder made it credible for us to create our dream primary school. Very nice. Some very nice photographs there. You can create a school in no time. So let's discuss what School Builder does. And the photographs are actually quite on point, if you ask me. Nurturing young minds, a little right up there. And then fostering community. So yeah, so it's quite nice. And then it goes on to show some more testimonials. Join our community, and it's requested you to add on to the, to log into the, to be able to give whatever, an email, and yeah, and then that's the end. So this is very good. So as a draft, like you can use this as a draft. So this is a good way for someone who's looking to create a website quite fast. And when you come to Mixo, you can actually see that it has added features that you can use. There's website hosting included. You're able to edit what you have. You can see here on the left-hand side, there's the ability to add more pages. There's also the ability to have your the site become mobile responsive. There's you're able to get an SSL certificate and make it secure. It also gives you SEO optimized content and ready to share on social media. So this is quite good, if you ask me. This is it's something that you can use as a draft and really build up from it. Of course, I think you got the concept wrong, but I think you can see in a very short time it's possible to create as in our website. All right, good. So I will stop sharing and now just go back to our screen. So thank you. I hope you've seen that it's possible. Yeah, to do that. And then if you do have a website and you want to redo it, I propose that you use 10web.com. It's able to revamp websites. So that's one other option you can use if you have a website that needs to be worked on. Very good. Okay. Any questions as we go? I see some comments. Maybe let me go there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So SEO, like we have said, is very key because it's how it is that we're going to rank on social. I mean on Google, and what Google is looking for is actually keywords, right? So that's how it is that Google picks up. So Google will say, okay, so this website, then has the keywords that people are looking for. And I have an example there of a graphic design company that is actually like ranking for these words. So if let's say if we put in the search term graphic design in Kenya, the keywords that this website I'm going to show you is actually using is graphic design Kenya, logos and posters. And again, just allow me to share so you can see. I really just want to do real life so that you're able to see for yourself that I'm not making these things up. Yes. So okay. So perfect. So this website is Creative Keegan, if it allows me to. So when you type in graphic design in Kenya on Google, you'll find a lot of websites, that will come up. And one of the things that we will see is that there's a website called Creative Keegan, and this really stood out for me because I really wanted to know why it is. I mean, that this guy is actually ranking, and is ranking on page 1. So I had a look at his website. Please confirm if you can see creativekeegan.com on your screen. Yeah. Okay. So I can see. Can you see on your end?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Good. So if we look at this website, so it's actually ranking on page 1. And if you look at it, it's because it's using all these keywords, graphic design. And if we do Control F, Control F helps you to find like words on a page. So if we put the word graphic, if you can see on my screen, you will see it's come up 15 times. And if you put the word design, it's come up 32 times. So this person has very, very strategically used these keywords to make sure that Google is able to look for it and to pull it up when people say graphic design in Kenya. So you can see the yellow highlights. So it's actually put graphic design very, very prominently. So these are the things that we all need to do so that so our website can be found, especially on the homepage. It's important to do that. So best graphic designer in Kenya. So this person is very strategic and highly recommend to do what he's doing. Okay. Yeah, so even all the way to the end, if you can see here at the bottom, so it's also doing the same. Okay, awesome. Any questions as we go? Yeah, okay, great. So I'll just go back to our page here, just 1 second. Again, thank you for your patience. Let's quickly get into that page. Very nice. Okay, good. So SEO. So what are the tools that we can use to actually find those keywords? And the AI tools that you can use is askthepublic.com. You can write this if you're ready. You can, if you can see them. So askthepublic.com is good for actually getting the keywords that are in your niche that people are looking for. So you can put them on your website. Another one that you can do is also asked.com, keywordsheeter.com, keywords everywhere, and Google itself has a Google keyword planner. So that also can also help you to know what people are looking for. So if you're ready, I can turn the screen. I'll give you 1 second. Okay. Okay, good. So now keywords are not just supposed to be sprinkled, everywhere. You're also supposed to have content that is keyword rich. And an easy way to do that is with blogs and articles. And I've already heard from you, that you guys are using ChatGPT for different things. And one way that you can use it to create these articles and blogs is and increase the know, like, and trust factor is by using AI. So some interesting tools that you can use. We have there byword.ai. This is a very good beginner-friendly tool that you can use. There's also ChatGPT itself. There's, oh, sorry, yes. Okay. Is that the one? I see your comment, Jess. Is that the one? Or before that? Okay. This one? Is that the one? Okay. Okay, so are you good? You can just put a 1 in the chat. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Okay, awesome. So yes, so like I was saying, so SEO is SEO also requires keywords not just in the website, but also in your blogs and articles. So it's also important to do that. And again, this increases your know, like, and trust factor, especially when your website is found. So how do we do that? Using AI, you can, these are the tools that I highly recommend that you use. The byword.ai is very, very simple and it's easy to use. Of course, there's ChatGPT, Jasper.ai, Copymatic, and Copy.ai. So these are, like AI tools that you can use. Now, if you would like to, if you have ever done in any article writing, maybe you can tell me in the chat how long it normally takes you. So maybe we can see, are we within, like how long would it take you to manually write an article? Anybody can just put in the chat if you have ever done that. Maybe a few hours. Yeah. 30 minutes, 2 hours to write an article. I just want to show you the difference of how doing it manually is. And then when we use, yes, okay, yeah. So about 2 hours. Yes, thank you, Mary. So yes, 2 hours. That's very true. So it takes you a while. So I just want to show you that with AI, you can actually greatly reduce your time. And I'm going to use the byword.ai so that you're able to see for yourself how fast it is. So again, just allow me to share the actual website in a few minutes. 1 second. Just share that screen. Okay, good. So this is byword.ai. So the wonderful thing about byword is that all you need to do, well, first of all, it's a free tool. It has a free trial, that you can actually use. So what you need to do is come to byword.ai. You will log in, and then it will give you some free credits which you can use to test it out. So when you get to this page, it's asking for it can write for you articles based on a keyword. If you look here, it will also write articles for you based on a title. It can behave, yeah, article title, and of course with subheadings. So for right now, we're going to put a keyword, and the keyword we can test is with a word that I saw you say. I think I'd seen someone in the chat say nature sense. I think I'd seen that. I'm not very sure what exactly that is. Maybe, yeah. Okay. Well, we can test it with real estate. If you don't mind, I'll just use that as an example. So I will say we want real estate, and we'll say maybe luxury real estate. Okay. So let's see if we can come up with something. I click on generate, and then yeah, and then we just wait. Again, we can time ourselves from 7:47 to how long it will take to generate this article. If you're in the house doing this is a good time to take a walk. If you're doing this work, you can take a walk, check on the kids, have a glass of water. So ideally you're working. It's just that this is not as manual as it used to be. And I hope like we can actually appreciate that AI is here to help us and not to do anything else. So it's generating the title and the structure. You will see it will keep going. Let's see. Let's give it time. Okay, is there maybe in the middle you can tell me if there's anyone else who is using AI to write articles? Any other platforms that you're using that are not in the any other platform? Yeah, platforms that are not in that list that I had shared. Any others that you're using? Maybe we can learn from you. You just put in the chat anything else you found that works for you also. So it's writing, the body of the content. Okay. Yeah, so shouldn't take very long. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, yeah, Irene. So thank you for that. Yeah, so let's see. So this shouldn't take very long. I think we said it's 7:47. It's 7:48. Yeah, soon a minute will be too long. I can tell you that with AI. So just be patient a little bit more. Let's see the kind of article it will give us and if it actually gets the essence of it. So like I said, you can take a break at this time, come back and find your article is ready. So can you imagine how much time we'll be saving from doing manual work, just the stress and, like life is easier. So let's see how this goes. So we had 7:49. It's also optimizing for SEO.
There is a question.
Yes.
You maybe you read in the chat and you're we can't see you.
Right. directory listing. I think we might have to look that up. Hold on. We can see. Yeah, I'm having some challenges, but I hope you can see now. Directory listing would have to research. I've not gone that far, but I'm sure there's one that can do that for you. I'm sure there's one, because the AI right now is just doing things. So I'm sure there's one. So let's see how far we've gone with our article. So it's still optimizing for SEO. Yeah. Yeah, now this one doesn't give us an option for number of words. That's true. That's true. Yeah, we will get into social media. Then I'll show you something there. All right. So this is the article it's generated. I can see it's given us a photograph. Now this is an AI generated photograph. For sure, it's not real. And then so that's very good. So it's given us a photograph. It said investing in luxury real estate, what you need to know. And I don't know if you're able to read. I can zoom in a little bit. And then you can see what it says by saying investing in luxury real estate can be a lucrative venture for those who have the means and the knowledge. However, diving into this niche market requires a deeper understanding. In this article, you will explore, so it's actually very good. We'll explore the various aspects of investing in real estate. So it's actually a very good article. I like the way the introduction begins. It's also given us some good headers. Defining luxury real estate, the appeal of luxury properties, and the advantages of it and why people are liking it. Key features of luxury homes. Yes, Irene?
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
When it comes to using the AI tool for blog writing, how will AI avoid a scenario where it gives duplicate of the same article? Let's say, for example, I've put in the same luxury real estate keyword and somebody else has put in this exact same keyword. How do you avoid that scenario where two sites have the same article generated by AI? Like, has that ever happened? Is it possible for it to happen?
It's possible. However, now, okay, like right now we're using bioword.ai. So, like this, like here we're not able to give it any instructions, but for ChatGPT, I think it gives you unique, unique art articles depending on what it is that you tell it, depending on the prompt that you give it. Yeah. However, for all articles, that have come up, especially maybe like this one, it's good to go through, as in and look at the facts that have been given, the like exactly what it's talking about, clarify that those facts are true. If there's anything maybe you might need to tweak. Let's say it talks about New York and we're in Nairobi, then you can change that. If it talks about certain things that are not relevant or maybe it might be too out there, then you're able to customize it. So you'll find that articles actually will end up being unique depending on how it is, like how you approach it. So it's actually advisable not to copy paste. Yeah. So don't just copy paste directly. It's good to go through it, like add your own thing, and maybe even at the end, at the bottom of it, put a call to action for people to call your business instead of just leaving it like that. So so yeah. So it's possible that I can give you almost duplicate, but then you can overcome that by going through and adding your own examples, your own some more personalized aspect of it. And of course, please always check for plagiarism just to make sure that it doesn't copy with others. And one plagiarism platform you can use is Grammarly. It also has an AI element right now, so you can also check if it's also coming up as AI generated. So those are other things to think about. But as you can see, this article is quite long. Maybe it should be about 1,500 words, and it's quite comprehensive. So this is, like it's a good draft to start now building upon and adding your own twists and turns, maybe giving it, as in a more personalized look, touch to it. So yes. So that's a really good question. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Good. So we shall go back. Let me just head back. Did I answer your question, Irene? Sorry. Yeah. What's the question?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Maybe a follow-up on that, Carol. Yeah, I feel the same, like, where Irene is coming from. Some time back, I was, I was posting some properties on Airbnb, and then I was lazy. I didn't want to take photos, so I was going into the internet and pick. And I mean, it will not accept. It will be like, this particular house exists. So the question is, will it be applicable here, whereby I put a wording that someone else has used and, it doesn't accept, or, one size fits all.
You're talking about images, yeah?
Or even the wording.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You see, like,
I think she means the keyword. Like, is it possible to use two keywords?
Exactly.
well, the keywords can be the same for many businesses in the same whatever. So that's what I'm saying. It depends on the prompt you give it. So for example, like if you go to ChatGPT and let's say you're selling food, let's say it's vegetarian food in a restaurant. So your keyword will be vegetarian food, but then you see then now the prompt. So the way that you'd as in explain, like what you want ChatGPT to give you out of that article is different from what another person, would want ChatGPT to say in the article. So that's where now we find that there's actually differences. There's actually differences in the content that you will get. There will be differences. And then of course, like always just go through it, and customize it, put your own voice, and please don't forget to put your call to action for people to call you, so those are the things that make it unique. So yes, whatever content you get, just make sure to go through it. And then also the prompt that you give, especially when you're talking to ChatGPT, will always be different from someone else. So there, I would say that there'll be a uniqueness, even if you're using the same the same article. I mean, the same keywords from other places. AI generates both images and wordings. Yes, that's true. Yeah, we've used tools like Midjourney and the DALL-E. Yes, it's possible. It's possible. So for using pictures from the internet, yes, now there's copyright issues. Exactly, it's copyright issues that you have to think about. So it's always better to take your own photographs, but then you can also go to Google, as in, and actually get non-copyrighted information. Maybe I can go to Google and show you how to get non-copyrighted pictures. If you, yeah, okay, let me see, real estate. I'll just show you real quick. I know this is a small deviation, but I think like you'll see how to actually do it. So just tell me if you can see. I've searched real estate. So what you'll do, you'll go to the results that come out. Just give me a second. Yeah, so then you'll go to filters. If you can see my cursor there, you'll go to filters, actually to tools.
We can't see your screen.
Oh, okay. All right, I think I might have to, let me see. Let's see if we can share it again. Yeah, okay. Tell me if you see it. Yeah, so now this is how to find non-copyrighted material, but then you can also use AI if you're confident to actually create photographs for yourself. So you'd ideally go to tools. No, this will the filters. Okay. Yeah, so the all results. Okay, this might be a little bit different from what I remember. Yeah, but there's a way to, okay, hold on. Let's go to images. Yeah. So if you're looking for images that are copyright free to use, and maybe you're not comfortable with doing AI generated images, you can okay. My internet is quite slow right now. Okay, yeah, so you'll click on tools, you can see that there, and then usage rights. So anything with the Creative Commons license will allow you to use freely. freely as you wish. So these are the photos now you can comfortably use, yeah? And there's many websites, you know, like where we can also get photographs for free. They've even listed here. There's Pix for free. There's Pexels. There's Pixabay. So there's many websites where you can get free images if you ever stuck on images for anything, literally anything you can get photographs for. Yeah. Okay, I hope that has helped. Okay. All right. Okay, good. So let's continue with our presentation. So now we're going to social media. Now with social media, again, especially this is now where people, you know, like really get scared or get stressed, you know, with especially with creating content. So what it is that we need to use AI to help us. It can be very helpful, especially in creating consistent content. And what some of the ways that you can do it, especially when you're starting off, is by remembering that that we need to always apply the know, like, and trust factor. So how do you do that? One of the ways by being authentic. We talked about that a little bit earlier. So this builds the trust, it builds the like and the know factor. So if you are a food like in the food industry, for example, like you can actually now take this as an authenticity and create content around like your facility, where it is I prepare the food, like show people like the hygienic standards you observe, the back room, maybe get a few of your staff members like the chef to say hi, so just then you can also tell people like, well, why it is that you're in the food industry, like why it is that you're there, and what your purpose is as a business. So those are the authentic storytelling that people like and people want to know, so that then they can now start trusting you and wanting to buy from you. Another aspect that you must remember is engagement. So you need to respond quickly to comments and messages. Now I see, unfortunately, that many people like take a long time to reply to any DMs or or even comments to the post that you make. Please make sure that they're replied to quickly, because again, that like improves your know, like, and trust factor. People believe that you're there and that you're waiting for them and you're responsive. So that's one way to increase your engagement. And then it's also advisable to use user-generated content from customers. So don't be afraid to ask your happy customers to just say something small on social media, either as a video or a written testimonial about their experiences with you. For example, if you're in the event industry, you can take pictures of of the setup that your suppliers have done. You can take photographs of happy people's faces, and then of course you can have people sharing the experiences of how great the event was and how seamless the experience was with you. So get those again to build know, like, and trust factor. Another piece of content that you should definitely be doing is educational content, and this shows your authority in the industry and also builds a lot of trust and likability. And if you're in the school system, especially, this is as a place where you can really thrive with content. You can share helpful tips to parents on how to parent children of different ages, topics like how to get kids to behave at home, as well as they do in school. So topics like that. I mean, so just areas, that you can see parents really struggle with. If you put up content, either as an article or on social media, I'm sure you get a lot of people, like engaging with and asking more questions. Then, of course, at the end of it, direct them to your school as a place to bring your children where people care, and they nurture children well. So those are pieces of content that you can build around the know, like, and trust factor. Okay, as we go, please be asking questions. I am definitely open to going with it as we go. Yes, if you don't put your face in public, it's still okay. You can get either a face for the business, if you don't mind. If you maybe you can get someone, a staff member or relative, to be a face. If not, you can always maybe have a voiceover. Some people, yes, and doesn't necessarily that they don't want their face on materials and on videos. You can do a voiceover with photographs or images of videos of what's going on. So And that's one way you can overcome that challenge. Yes, there's AI to generate a lot of mockups, and one of the places you can do that is yes, Click Designs. Also on Canva, they also have a lot of that. Yes, and for advertising, you can get. Okay, good. So yes, so we're at social media for sharing content. So that's how another content piece you can have that builds the know, like, and trust factor. Now, creating consistent social media content requires that you reduce your choices of social media platforms, because sometimes we go so I mean, we stretch ourselves really thin, and you find you're not posting where you're supposed to be posting. So if you're in that place, maybe let's just reduce it to 2 or 3 platforms that you can commit to, and of course you can always repurpose content. So maybe you can tell me in the chat just really quickly, like how many platforms you're in, maybe 1 or 2 or 3, just put a number. It'd be good to know, like what people are playing with. Okay, 2, that's good. Okay, and anyone else maybe doing more than 2? It'd be good to know how you're managing that. Yeah, okay, 4, but not consistent. Yes, that's true. 3 is good. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so what, 2 or 3? Okay. Very nice. Yes. So about 2 or 3 that you can commit to. So don't worry about being on all those and and then that you're missing out. If you get to 2 or 3, your clients will find you. So don't worry about that. And then of course, as you get very good with the 2, then they will find, oh, you have time and space to do the extra one. So maybe just to point out over here, we've seen this new platform called Threads. If anyone is on Threads, if not, please get on Threads if you don't have a platform yet. It's like a Twitter, but it's new right now, and they're really pushing anyone and everyone's content. So that's a good place to be on right now. And it's by Facebook. Good. So social media content ideas for you to have to know what like what exactly to post. Then you'll need to know like what exactly people are looking for. And we have to answer, what do people want? So people want, when they get on social media, they want to be entertained, they want to be inspired, and they want to be educated. So entertainment, so how do you get content ideas for that? Well, you can copy a trend or even create memes. If you remember the trend of the Jerusalem song, I saw very, very many businesses that did that trend, like their dance. And I can only imagine how many much more views that they got. So trends actually a good thing to get on if you're comfortable with it. Some of these trends are too much. Yeah, so if you're comfortable, with dancing trends or something, please go ahead and do that in your business. It actually inspires the algorithm to push your video out because it's a trend and people want to see more and more of it. So that's one way to get the views out. If you like funny things, you can try memes. And I'll show you about a platform you can create them very fast and for free. Inspirational. So if you want to be inspired, you can share quotes if that's again for your business, and of course Bible verses or anything else along that. If if those are some of the verses, I mean the values that you have in your business, Christianity or anything else, and then education. So people want to know. So give them tips and give them tutorials. So those are the reasons why. So if you can meet those 3 needs, you have a lot of content that you can come up with in those 3 areas. Right, now, how are we going to be consistent in social media planning? I mean, in social media content creation. So the 3 things you must remember when you're, for you to be consistent, is that you need to plan before you create. So it's not a thing of sitting on, as in on a Monday morning and saying, oh my gosh, what am I going to post today? No, you actually need to sit and actually plan. So planning means, that you need to do some research, so maybe go and find out from the big guys in your industry, like what are they posting and what are people resonating a lot with? Then just write them down, and then, and then I'll bring them back to customize them and see, like if it is, that they are something that you can do. And then batch create. So it's good to also create content, as in at one time, so that then you can schedule them. And so once you do that, and then you find that you have a lot more time to do other things instead of being stuck in the morning. What am I posting today? No. So it's better to plan. You batch create, as in an hour or 2, like at the beginning, and then then you schedule them for the rest of the week, not having to worry. All maybe you're doing just to check if there's any comments you can reply to, or like that. So I'd like to show you how this is actually possible with AI. But maybe before I do that, maybe I should find out from you, like how long it actually takes you to create content. Maybe if someone can tell me how many hours does it take you to create content on a good day? Maybe you can just put it in the chat. Is it 2 hours? When you sit down to do content, how long would it ideally take you? Eternity. That's true. Oh, that used to be my story. I know what you mean. Okay, when you're inspired. Okay. So you can take less than 1 hour. About how long? 10 minutes. Okay, that's good. Is that for one post or for many posts, Dottie? How many? Full day. I know. I used to do that too. That's true. Yeah. Okay, that's true. Yeah, it also gets very stressing until you're like, okay, one post. Okay, very nice. Anyone else who's been experiencing like who's out there doing content creation? How long does it take you? Ideally. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So let's say about a full day, maybe a bit longer. So 3 hours, that's true. Yeah, 1 hour. Okay, very nice, one boy. Very good. Okay, good. So what if we said, like that we can actually make content 30 Instagram reels in 5 minutes with AI? Do you think it's possible? And we're just using 2 tools. What do you think? Is that possible? Anybody? Yeah, in just 5 minutes, it's possible. And anyone else? Would you like to see that? Then we can do a practical and just show you how easy it is with just 2 AI tools. It's possible to create 30 reels for 30 days that you can schedule later. Yeah. All right, good. So then let's do it. And again, I just need your patience as I move to the tools. The first one we shall use will be ChatGPT. So give me a few minutes. And again, we're going to time it. So it's 8:12, much longer than I thought, but it's 8:12. So give me a few minutes just to get there. Okay. Then let's see how long it will take us. Okay. Okay. Good. So I'm going to use the free ChatGPT, which is 3.5. And again, this makes it easy for everyone to be able to use it. So you don't have to pay any money. So using the ChatGPT 3.5. So this is the prompt that we'll give. So we'll tell the ChatGPT that it is a social. So always assign ChatGPT a role when you're doing prompting. So it knows how to behave and it gives you the best answer. So let's tell it that you're a social media expert and a client has come to you requesting for help to come up with social media content, specifically quotes for their team building business. Now, this business serves corporates and they want to inspire their audience with quotations that show the importance of team building. So please prepare 30 relevant quotes and also arrange them in a 3-column table. Column 1 will have the number of the quotation, column 2 will have the quote itself, and column 3 will have the author of the quote. Okay, so that's an instruction we're going to give ChatGPT. So let's click enter, and this is now ChatGPT giving us their response. Remember, we started at 8:12. Okay, so those are the quotations being given by ChatGPT. Okay, we're number 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 26, and we made it to 30. Perfect. Okay, this is very good. Great. So it's always good to tell ChatGPT thank you. That's maybe just me. Okay. Yeah. So very nice. Then I'll say, "Oh, you're welcome." Okay. So what we shall do now is that we're going to copy this whole entire table. So we'll copy the table and take it to another tool called Canva. I'm sure you're familiar with, and we'll take it there. So we are still under time. So just copying to the top until there. So copy. Okay, I'm now gonna move it to Canvas. So give me 1 second. So is there a question? Yeah. Okay, good. So just give me 1 minute. Okay, just to stop sharing and then we'll go to Canva. There you go. Okay. All right. So ideally, minimize Zoom. Okay, cool. Okay. So if I was not doing all this movement, it'd be faster. Well, let's see. Good. So tell me when you see Canva on your screen. Yes, yes. We're good?
We can see.
Yes, thank you. Okay, wonderful. So Canva, if you haven't experienced it, it's a free tool, but it also has a paid option. But for this experiment, what we're going to do, we're going to need to do the paid way. And if you're not comfortable with doing the payment right now, they have a 30-day free trial so that you can sign up for whenever you're ready. So you'll just sign up for 30 days and then you'll be able to do what I'm doing and create all the content you need. So in the search, I've put Instagram Reel video with video background. So just wait for a second for it to come through. Maybe as wait, I can answer the question. Bad is not as bad. I mean, is the different? It's more updated in terms of current affairs. As you know, ChatGPT only goes until 2021. So I mean the year 2021. So BARD will give you even references. It's good for research. So if you need references for material you're looking for, Google BARD will definitely give you all that. Yeah. Okay, good. So we shall now pick videos, in anyone that we like here. I'll just choose as they come up. Again, if you're new to Canva, the crown means that it's payable, but because you'll be doing the trial, you'll be able to actually access those. So I just want to see something nice that we can use. Okay, let's give it a bit of time to populate all of them. No, not so much. Okay. Okay, I'll just pick. All right, let's pick this one. Okay, so we'll pick something that I think that could go really well. I mean, just a plain, easy background so you can read yeah, this is a good one. Okay, so we're going to customize. Click on customize the template, and then it will bring it up. Yes, that's true. Yeah, prompts is the key. Whatever you give ChatGPT, it will give it the same quality. So I actually intend to do like a deep dive into all that creation of of prompts, maybe in the next week. We shall see. So yes, that's definitely something we'll dive into. We'll get into. Okay. So this is what we have. I'll just create a small because we have a number, the quote, and a place for the author. I'll just add a small subheading for the author. So and then I'll put this down here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. So what we shall do now, we go to apps, if you can see, and then on the apps again. This is you find it under apps there. Then you will look for bulk create. So you'll pick that. Taking a minute. Yeah. All right, let's see how far it's come up. Okay, so we're gonna enter our data manually. We'll choose to do that. Sorry, I'm just make sure it looks proper. Okay, so we're going to choose sorry, back to the apps, about create. enter data manually. So if you had a, like a lot more content, you can also upload a CSV file. So we've cleared the table, and then we had a copy. So now we're going to do paste here directly. If you can see, so yeah, so this is perfect. So if you can see, please confirm. So you can see there's a section for the number, the quotes, and the author. So what we shall do, we've noted that we just want the quote and the author. So we shall click here, done. And then we'll come now to our image. That sound might be too much, but we'll come to the image, and then we'll left click on it. Yeah, so we'll click here, and then we'll connect. So we'll connect the data. So we're going to connect what we have, which will be the quotation. And then here we're going to connect the author. So connect again to data and the author. Okay. All right, I think we're good. And then looks good. That's what we wanted. So today we won't use the number, but if you had a lot more content, you can actually be specific and use content. So we're going to click continue. Then it will write out all the information we need. We just confirm that this is, the all the way to 30, and then we generate. So then we wait. This is the best part. Yeah, so then we just wait and see what AI in Canva will create for us. So, all right. So 8:21. So now we have our content. So let's see that these, yeah, good. So we actually have all the 30 Instagram reels that we had wanted. Now we can just maybe take a few just to make sure that it looks good. And I see these are 10 seconds each. So you can actually shorten them because it's just the same word. You can shorten them, but you can see everything here is created. So all the way until number 30. So these you can now schedule them. If you wanted to change the image at the back, you can change them at this time. You can choose something else and replace. Because here I can see the sun is a lot, but you can actually see, and you can see that these are actually unique to each other. So it's not copy pasted. It's actually different ones. So yeah, so that's how you mass create in a very, very short time. Your Instagram reels. So if we finish at 8:22, give or take, if I was not talking, maybe in about 5-7 minutes. Yeah, so that's how it's done. Any comments? Any questions? Okay, so just wanted to show you that.
So you can change the photo manually then, eh?
Yes. There's also another way to actually do it direct. Like you can actually even assign the photographs you'd like to actually show up. But then now that's now more intricate. So yeah, we can definitely get into that when we get into social media. Yeah, then we'll be able to actually choose a different image for a different for different posts. So that's something we can definitely get into when there's a request for learning how to do that, we can do that. Yeah. Good. So yeah. Yes, it's possible. Okay, wonderful. Is that me? Okay. I think somebody had, maybe you can unmute. I mean, you can mute yourself, whoever that is. I can't see. Okay, wonderful. Okay. Okay, good. I'm not sure where the noise is coming from though. Oh, sorry, it's from the sea. Oh my gosh, from Canva. The sea. I apologize. Let me close that window. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, sorry. Okay. So yeah, so the sea at the back, you can hear it, yeah? Oh my. Okay, let me just close that. I didn't expect that. Okay. Okay. Good. So tell me if you can see the screen now. we went back to our scheduling and how to create consistency with our social media. You've seen to plan, to batch create, and then to schedule. Now with scheduling, you can see, okay, good, thank you. Yeah, so then to scheduling, we will need to use some of these tools. Sorry, my internet is not cooperating. Okay, yes, okay, here we go. All right. Okay. Please let me know if you see my screen. I don't know if it's connected to you yet. Oh, okay. Today is not the day.
Can see.
You can see?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you for that. Okay. So we have yeah, so these are social media platforms. I mean, social media creation AI tools you can use. There's Canva, there's PostGenius app. For the people who are asking about captions, you can use postgeniusapp.com, FeedHive, social media V, Buffer. Buffer is good for scheduling. If you need to schedule, for a week, and maybe for a variety of platforms, you can use that. Of course, ChatGPT, like we have seen. So you can copy that, and yeah, and check them out. Most of them have free trials, but I think PostGenius was free. You can check it out. Okay, good. So email marketing is something else that we need to really be doing as businesses. And that's because, as a business, like this is how, like you can talk to your customers. As we can see here, sorry, there's so many things going on. Okay, yes. So why get into email marketing? So 79% of our marketers say that email works for them, and 122% is the ROI that businesses get from email marketing, as per Digital Marketing Association. So if it's used very well, the cost of paying for that email is actually like null and void, ideally, because the buying potential that you get from the customers who receive it will give you a good return on investment. So what are the emails that you can send? You can create a welcome series, and this creates a strong impression of as in for welcoming guests, especially for those maybe who have subscribed. You have promotional campaigns. You can use email marketing to announce special promotions, discounts, or limited time offers. If you again have a newsletter, it's just a good time to put your educational content, and this goes a long way in building your know, like, and trust factor, industry insights, tips and tricks, and relevant resources for people to use. That also helps. And then if you have any events coming up, so announcing workshops, webinars, conferences, and even when you post a new blog on your website or video on social media, it's a good idea to put on email for people to go and read and go and see what you've just done. So that's what you can do with email. The best AI tools for creating email, there's MailChimp, there's Bravo, Mail Model, Instantly, and Phrasee. So those are what you can use. And these actually not only help you now with scheduling, but you can also create content on the email. It has like AI content writer. I mean, so you can actually write the email with the help of AI when you're working in this platform. So very helpful, something to consider. All right, so video creation is our last one. And now with video creation, there's a marketing guru who's called Gary Vee, and he says that the single most important strategy in content marketing is video today. Why? Because people have very, very small attention spans. Like someone said in the comments, our attention span is literally 0. It's actually what's for kids, but the average for the older group is 8.2 seconds. 92% of marketers say video has really done well for them, and 91% of consumers, that's me and you, want to see more video content from brands. So if consumers are willing, the marketers are saying it's working, and it helps with the short attention span vis-a-vis reading a text, then video really should be part of your digital plan. So so one way that we can actually use video is by creating content. Well, is to create the videos, and the no-face video is one of the good ways to do, especially for people who are not very comfortable with doing the face-to-face. So I don't know if anyone in the house has ever tried to do video content creation. Anyone? Maybe you can tell me how long it would ideally take you to create video. If you've ever tried to do video, how long does it normally take you to do that? Anybody has ever tried video? No? Anyone? Yeah, about how many minutes? Maybe one day. That's true. A long time. Very true. Yeah, so it actually takes a minute. But now with tools like in video, it's actually possible to do a very short, to take much shorter. Nvideo.com is one tool that you can think about, and I'll show you with an example. I'll just again change the screen. If you can just bear with me for a little bit. Okay, let's stop sharing and I'll share the screen there. Then we'll go and we'll have a look at how we can actually make a very long process to be quite short with AI. So give me 1 second, please. Okay. Okay, good. It's open up. All right, let me just share my screen. Okay. Does anyone use video? I don't know if maybe you've not thought of using video. Anyone using or not using video? We'll also talk about ads, ad creation or video for your products. Anyone using video? Or maybe do you pay professionals to do it for you? Yeah. Okay. All right, I have lost my page. Okay, 1 second. Let's see video. Okay. All right. And again, thank you for your patience. Just want to really just show you how this AI is doing this possibly. Okay, good. So let me share my screen now. It's coming up. Okay, great. So please confirm when you see the page. Okay, so it's loading. Sorry, today internet is just as slow as something else, but yeah.
Can see.
See, okay. Show me that it's loading on your side. Okay, you can see now. Okay, let's just quickly log in. Good. So we're going to take a topic of health. So for example, like we'll just do like a health topic. And the topic that we'll choose, because within video, you can actually also create the script online, because when you're creating a video, you need a script, you will need the images or the videos, and then of course, now to put it all together, plus a voiceover or music. So when you get into InVideo, you can actually, it has a free trial. So we're gonna choose here AI text to video. So we'll click on that. That's the project we'll do. And then we'll choose a template. Let's just pick the first one. But there's different types. If you're into fitness, into environmental, entertainment, you can pick those. We'll just pick as they come up. Okay, it's taking a minute. Okay, good. So I'll just pick a style. Okay, so we can use this template. So there's also an option for using it as a landscape for YouTube or as in the vertical style for TikTok videos or YouTube Shorts or Reels. So it gives you an option for that, which helps a lot. So it's just loading. Okay, good. So we're going to use AI here to write our script. So we're just going to do something super simple. We'll ask for 3 tips on how to lose belly fat. Let's do that. Let's say we are in the training or in the fitness field, and we'd like to give people 3 tips on how to lose belly fat fast. Okay. So it does. Oh, we should be timing. So let's say we start at 8:35. So we have started 8:35 for the project. Our topic is going to be 3 tips on how to lose belly fat fast. So we're giving invideo.io is the site. So give it a few minutes. And as you can see, working with AI is pretty simple, I think. You know, you can take another cup of tea, you know, check on the kids. You know, just take it easy. So yeah, as you wait. So ideally you're working as AI is doing the heavy lifting. So I'm just waiting for this. Okay, I don't know if it picked. Okay, let's see what comes up. Let's be patient with it. Good. So any questions so far on any of the areas we've talked about, from SEO to website, to article writing, to email writing? Any questions you can think of? That's true. You can, yeah, that's one of the things you can do right now. Yes, belly fat. Yes. Yeah, that's true, right? Thank you. Yeah. So almost there. It's saying that, so stand by. I hope it picked up our topic. Let's see what it does. Okay, it looks like it's almost. So here we go. Already created though. Let's see. Okay. So 3 tips on how to lose belly fat fast. Oh, very good. Okay. So let's see what it came up with. Okay, just give it a few minutes. Okay, so as you can see, there's 3 tips on how to lose belly fat. Ideally, if it would give us the article, now this is ideally what we'll be doing. So you know, like you have content, then you put the content there, and then the videos will generate. So this is just an example. But it's okay, we'll just do this screen, but you have an example. Yeah. Yeah, good. Very nice. Yeah. So then you can edit with the additional content that you'll get. With InVideo, it's actually very possible to do this. So I highly encourage you to test it and try and see how you can do your videos, the faceless videos with this. Or of course, on Face, if you're not shy, please go ahead and do on Face. That works also very well. So we'll just shift you again, just back to the presentation. I want you to see another way that you can make videos. If you feel also, you know, like still not very comfortable with doing the all the time faceless, you'd like more personalization, just give me 1 second. I'll just take us back. Okay. So moving. Okay. Wonderful. Any questions in the meanwhile? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, people, eat a snack. Yes.
Okay, I can ask a question, Carol.
Yes.
How about where you are doing multiple things? There's that profession, you are a professional, you have your profession, and then you have, other things you are doing. Maybe you are giftings and talents. So how do you market them online that you are in sync? That this is not Carol A or B, then people get confused. How can you do that whereby it is consistent that this is Carol, she does this, and she's also doing this other thing?
Maybe if you can give me like an example, like what exactly, like two things maybe, are they very contradictory? Like let's say sports and a model, something like that?
Yeah, maybe sports and like this rugby guy, for example, sports, and then you're also cooking. I mean, you're a chef.
Okay, so the question is, how do you show people that you do everything? Is that what you mean?
Okay, what I mean is how then do you market online, whereby if I click on you, then I'm able to see the two without being confused.
Okay.
As in, I'll be able to know that Carol does this other thing as well.
Okay. Well,
So that
for example,
or rather, I don't confuse the audience or the clientele or you know what I'm asking.
Yes, I understand. Okay. Well, if let's say, like you're trying to share on Instagram, for example, at the very top of Instagram, there's what they call the link in bio. I mean, like your bio. So, like that's a good place to actually put all the interest. So you can, if you're into art, you can say passionate in art and sports and cooking and fashion. So that's a good place to actually put everything in your bios, whether you're on social, I mean, whether in YouTube, Facebook, on all those places, there's always an about us place. So it's good to write everything you're interested in, so that whoever is maybe getting confused or not very sure if they're looking at the right person, then they'll always go back to the about us so they can understand who this is or what's going on. So that's when now they will see. So I'll suggest please use your bio in the Instagram section, the TikTok, YouTube Shorts, even on your website, the about us section. So use that to just highlight what it is that you do, and people can see, okay, so you actually, as in, like you're gifted in many areas. I hope that helps. If anyone else has a related answer or has experience, please share with us what you have been able to do. But that's what I would think. So yeah, so just write them out in your bio, everything you do, then people can actually refer and they can see, okay, so she does fashion as well as cooking, as well as maybe she's a footballer or she plays basketball. Yeah, so that's what I'd suggest. Any other comment from anyone else? I hope I've answered. Yes, that's what I'd suggest. Yeah, thank you. Okay, good. So now for those of us who don't particularly like like showing our faces, you can actually also use an avatar. And avatars are these things that I'm sure you've seen on YouTube or or social media, like these faces that are created by the AI, and it's actually possible to do them. So I actually have one of my own, and she has a Kenyan voice, and I want you to listen to her.
So
She's going
what
to
are the
present
best
this.
AI tools to use for video creation? ChatGPT for scripts. In video for text to video, a creative helps create video ads. And me a DID.
Good. So I'll let her say it
So
again.
what are the best AI tools to use for video creation?
Okay. Keep talking.
ChatGPT for scripts. In video for text to video, a creative helps create video ads. And me a DID.
Yeah. So if you don't want to speak, you can actually also use an avatar. So she looks quite real. I don't know what you think, but this is actually a computer-generated face and a computer-generated voice. Now, many people are always cautious about, oh, it sounds so robotic, but actually these days there's so many, varieties of voices, from the Indian to the African to South African. I could not believe how many options there are these days. So it's actually possible to create an avatar like this to speak on your behalf if you're not comfortable showing your face. So with that, any comments on everything we've done so far? Any comments on the avatar? Anyone has ever used an avatar so far? And if you notice, she has an African voice, a Kenyan voice.
So what are the best AI tools to use for video creation? ChatGPT for scripts. InVideo for text to video at Creative helps create video ads. And me at DID.
Okay, wonderful. Good. So in summary, we have understood, I hope, what AI is and all its capabilities. We've also looked at online selling, that it requires you to develop the know, like, and trust factor at all times. So, like you to transfer the advantage of a physical to virtual to yourself. SEO content creation for websites and blogs, types of social media content, and how to be consistent. With batching, we looked at the tools you can use, how video creation works, and quite quickly, and why email is critical. And most of all, I'm sure you've learned all the AI tools you can use for the whole process. Oh, the avatar, you have to go to DID, well, whatever she had said, d-id.ai. Yeah. So that's where you go, and then you create one.
So what are the best
It
AI
takes a
tools to
minute,
use for
but
video
it's actually very
ChatGPT
effective.
for scripts.
Yeah, it's actually very effective, and it's possible to do that. Another one you can use for avatars is Synthesia. That's another one you can use, and that also makes it faster. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, so like I said, this is a summary what we have learned. And so if you find that your
So what are the best AI?
Sorry, keeps coming back. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, so if you've been struggling with consistently creating social content or getting clicks and growing your following and getting leads and maybe have low conversion rates, advertising and promoting your business, and implementing a marketing strategy, I actually have a solution for you, and I hope it's for something that's possible and workable for you. So this solution is actually going to be able to save you at least 10% of your time creating content. As you've seen, it takes us a very, very short time using AI. So once you learn how to do the ins and outs, literally you'll be having a lot of tea. Creating vibrant and social media pages, like you've seen, it's possible to do so much with video and avatars and with other things. Grow a social media following over time. Now this takes time, and it's good to understand that it's not like tomorrow 10,000 people. Over time you start getting more followers, because now they start looking and seeing what you're doing, because now you're in the trends and you're in all those other things that we talked about. You can be able to increase your leads and conversions, improve your business visibility on Google. We've talked about SEO and how to do that, and it gives you a path, you or your team, a path to follow to grow your business. Now, this solution is actually quite unique only for those who want to improve their business visibility, those who want vibrant social media pages, those who want to save time doing manual work and focus on scaling their businesses. There's so many things we could be doing when we have free time, opportunities we're missing out because we're so on the 1, 2, 3s. And then those who want to consistently get leads and conversions, and those who are able to commit to a strategy for 6 months. Now, this solution is not for those who have a get-rich-quick mentality, that they want results tomorrow. Like I said before, because you have to start from where you are. This is not for those who are not able to commit to a 6 months plan, because that's the most realistic. Remember, this is not sales, this is marketing. So you need to build up that trust factor before you start seeing some results. And definitely this is not for those who are pessimistic about AI and its abilities. So what are we talking about? So the solutions I have for you, I have 3 solutions that you can consider. There's a DIY, which means do it for yourself, do it yourself. And this is for businesses that need just expert direction. They don't need so much, they just need expert direction on how to create, on creating a powerful digital plan tailored to their businesses. So with our guidance, you'll get a customized, easy to follow DIY marketing action plan for 30 days. And then you get also to know what are the best AI tools and software to use for your business. And then we'll also talk about KPI measurements and analytics. How do you always look at that? Because without KPIs and analytics, literally we're doing zero work. So we know what's working and what's not. So that's the DIY solution. Then there's done with you, which is now where we work together. And here we'll be able to collaborate on creating a customer analysis and segmentation. Do we really know who our customer is and where are they? And then we'll create a 30 days digital marketing plan for you. We create content. I'll be able to work with you or your staff member to create content for 30 images, captions, and hashtags for 2 social media platforms. We'll look at that together. And then we'll also be able to do well-written SEO-rich articles together with a person or with you. And then we shall do short-form videos that are relevant for your business. And those will be 2 for that package. And then we have the done for you. So this is for those who know it's important to do digital marketing, but they just don't have the time or the expertise or even the interest to do it themselves. So they just say, you know what, you do everything. So for this one, this is done for you, where literally I'll come in and we will do the SEO content strategy with keywords, and we'll write 6 SEO-rich blogs for you per month. We'll do 30 days of social media content planning for 3 platforms, not just 2. Here we'll do 3. Then we'll do 30 images and 6 videos for social media. And then we'll talk about 1 lead generation strategy and implement that. We'll also come up with an automated email marketing system. So some sort of like a funnels. When your people come through, what do they see? What kind of content do they get all the way until the end? And then as always, we'll do KPI measurements and analytics. Just to make sure we're on the right track. When we see something's not working, we change. All right, now for you to have made it through here, we had talked about a gift. No, I had actually not mentioned a gift. I'll come back. Okay, so the 3 packages, so the normal prices for 3 packages are, the DIY is 12,000. However, for today, you can get this package for 8. The done with you is normally 30, but then for today only, we can get this package at 22. And then the done for you, where literally we'll be taking over the whole marketing you're doing. For today only, it's at 50, because of course it is all inclusive. We do everything. So those are the options for you. And if you'd like to have a chat, we can definitely have a chat with you. And I'll share my my details. Now, because you made it all the way until right now, I have a gift for you. And the gift is a free website and social media audit for your business. It's at 100%, no charge and no obligation at all to do anything after that. So here I'll just go through your website and see how you're doing with SEO. Also look at your social media and see maybe where you can improve. And then after that, then you can decide for yourself for what you'd like to do with it. And then, however, this information I can only do the audit for you after I get a feedback form from you. So I'm going to send a feedback form to you on phone. Maybe we can actually maybe just text me. No, it's okay. I'll get to know who is here, and then I'll send you the form on email or on your WhatsApp. Please fill it in, and then you'll send it to me, and then I'll send you the request form for the audit. So I prefer to choose for phone numbers, just because emails can get lost. So that's how we'll do it. But that's a free gift for you, and as a big thank you for making it all the way to the end. I really appreciate your time again and your extreme patience. I'm very grateful for you for listening. And if you have any questions, this is a good time to shoot them up. Thank you so much. Yes, my contact details. Thank you so much. Yeah, so the telephone to contact me on is 5 And that's also a WhatsApp number. Thank you, Wairemo. I really appreciate. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, it is possible to get this session. It's possible. Thank you, Patricia. I appreciate. Thank you so much. If there's a request, we can do another session next week into websites or social media. Now, really get into how to do the nitty gritty. That's an option. But in the meanwhile, I'll be in touch on phone. Thank you so much. I appreciate Bogwa. Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate Surubi, caregivers. I appreciate. Yes. I'll definitely share the information. Yes, and that's my phone number as given, 0715-076. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate your time. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I'll be in touch on the phone with the feedback form, and of course, I'd be happy to understand your businesses with the free audit. Yes. Okay. Any questions in the meanwhile? I'm here for the next 2-3 minutes. Yeah. Thank you for your time. I appreciate. Any questions at all? Let me just write again my number in case you have any questions I want to side chat. Yes, of course. If you're also interested in any of the packages, please let me know on that phone number. We can definitely discuss and see what's what's possible for you. So yes, feel free to contact me on that number, 0715-076-375. So I appreciate again your time. Thank you so much for your time this evening. Yes, of course. I can definitely assist you. Yeah, at 0, we can start from there. That's the best part. Start from 0, because then you can see the milestones you've gone. I'd be very happy to start with 0. Yes, possible. Yes, Sylvia. Yeah. So contact me. Just send me a text, and then we'll see what we can do together. Thank you so much. Also, I appreciate your time. Thank you. I appreciate. Okay. All right. Good. So if there's nothing else, I'd wish everybody a nice evening. Thank you again. That's my phone number. If anyone maybe didn't get it, or any questions, anything on the packages, and then of course on claiming your free gift. Yes, I'll be in touch with the form. Yeah. So thank you again. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, Irena. Thank you. Okay. Have a good night. I appreciate. Okay. It's wonderful.
Thanks,
Bye.
Carol. Good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate
Asante sana.
Thank you, Priya.
thank
Thank you so much. Thank you. We'll be in touch. I appreciate. Thank you.
Thanks, Carol. That was really good.
Thank you.
Carol, I came late. Is it possible to get a recording?
Yes, I'll share the recording to
Yes.
everybody that had registered, just so you can have you can listen again. That's possible. Yes,
Thank
I will.
you.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you
you so
very
much
much.
for your time. Thank you
Yeah,
also for
okay. I'm not good at this, so
Okay.
maybe I'll discuss with you. How you can help.
Okay, yes. There's my phone number there. I don't know if you had seen it in the chat.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've taken it.
Yes, yeah. Then we can definitely chat anytime from tomorrow in the morning. I'd be happy to discuss.
Okay, asante
Okay.
sana.
Thank you too. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. Have a good night. Thank you. Okay. Wonderful. Good. This was nice. This was very good. Thank you so much for your time, guys.